Alright guys, welcome back here to your createContext channel. Today we're explaining the concept of useContext hook in React.js. So when we talk about this useContext hook, we're talking about states generally. Have you ever wondered how apps remember your data, such that when you pick items in an online store and you refresh the page, it gives you exactly what you selected? When you change the theme of your app or the language setting of your app, it gives you exactly what you picked when you refresh the page. These are all states. When we talk about states are actually things that update over time. Okay, state is also referred to as the memory of your page, of your website. Okay, now there are different types of states, or call them state management. There are different types of tools that we use to manage these states. We have the local state management tools like your useContext. We have the use real users. We have a lot of them like that. We also have the advanced global state management like the Redux. We have the Zostand, we have the Joyta, we have a lot of them like that. We have the ones that actually work as from server, which is the server state management tools, like your 10-star query, which is also referred to as your React query. Okay, we have a lot. We have even your React router DOM is a state manager. Okay, it has a state manager in terms of keeping track of your URL, your use params, your use navigate, and the rest. Okay, now this React DOM that we use to navigate across different page on your screen is actually a URL state management tool also. So let's get started now. If you look at this project, I have different files. Okay, I have file A, file B, file C with this main file here, app.jsx. Now basically what I'm trying to do is to pass data, okay, because I have file A inside this app.jsx, I have file B, which is file B here, I have file B inside file A, I have file C inside of file B. Okay, why am I doing this? Because I want to pass this name, know your createContext, down to file C, which is what we have here. Okay, and you see now we have know your createContext. Now to avoid this issue of passing information over and over again, this is where useContext comes in. Okay, this form of passing data is called prop drilling, and prop drilling can actually affect the user experience. Okay, it can cause conflict and cause some issues in your app. Okay, so let's get started. Here I have name and set name, right? Name here is know your createContext. So I took this name and I passed as a prop called info, okay, to file A. So I destructed it here info and pass it again as a prop called data into file B. So can you see what I have here? I destructed this as data into file B again. I destructed it and got it into file C as data, and then I imputed into file C. So we have file C, then data. Can you see what we have here? Which is the know your createContext that we passed from here. Okay, now if I want to do this in a very simple and basic way without passing all these elements, I just go straight to using useContext. So I have to clear this off. We don't need it again. We don't need all these props, we don't need these props that we are passing here. They are not needed by us anymore. I'm going to remove everything and show you a very simple step to do this. Now this useContext API is actually this useContext hook is actually applied in many ways, such as keeping track of the user, okay, like your login and your sign up concepts. Okay, so let's get started. Now here I have this file here, right? What I need to do here is from my React I have to import the createContext. Okay, so I'm going to give that the name constant. I'm going to say const data. Let's call it data to be managed. Sorry for this type. Data to be managed equal to, then we'll call this createContext that we actually imported here. All right, so now what I need to do next is to wrap everything around here with that useContext provider. So I will remove all this, okay, and then wrap it around. Call the data to be managed, then dot provider. Okay, I'm going to paste it back in here. Now this provider has a value that I want to pass along, so I'm going to pass this name that we have here into it. Yeah, so now if we check, we have file A inside here and we have file B inside file C inside file B. So I don't need to pass props anymore. What I need to do is just go straight to wherever I want to import it, which is file C, and I can say import. I'm going to import useContext, okay, from React again. Then I can say this useContext, come here and say const, give it any name I want to give it. I can say data equals to useContext that we passed. Okay, and don't forget, mind you, we have to export this also, so we have to export const. So we need this data to be managed in wherever we want to use it. So we have to say import data to be managed, yeah, from our app. Okay, and I need to pass that name here, data to be managed here. Okay, so now if I come into this file, this H1 here, and I say file C with that name that I passed here, which is the data, this data that is here, this one. So if I pass it in here, let's see what that gives us. Yeah, can you see now we've passed it automatically without even passing props from one file to another. I can do the same thing here in file B. I want to pass it as far as it is under it. So can you see it's managed everywhere across the whole page. So this will help you and save you from different things. And when you know how to use your state manager very well, imagine creating a to-do list, a to-do app that whenever you refresh, you automatically have to rewrite or choose your to-do list. Whenever you refresh, you lose your data and you're like, where your data going to? Where have the data gone to? So these are all state management. Okay, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you find this helpful, please give a thumbs up. Also, you can share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all. Neocraft Tech loves you. Bye.